I was already like, oh, I'm gonna get here at 10, like on the dot. Oh fuck,
Yeah, right.
I should be here early.
Gotta get my morning shit out before we have to clean the mats twice.
Here we've got some of the voices of Wrestling Wars. CJ Lang Embry, Tyler Hancock. Matt Higgins is a bum that sleeps until fucking 3 p.m., so he would never make it here on time. We just got done with a catch wrestling workout that both of these guys participated in. What are you guys' thoughts? How you feeling?
Feeling good about it, honestly. Like, I'm kind of a fat cunt. I'm really out of shape, but like just doing, this is my titties, baby.
Mine now.
But like, I don't know, learning how to sit out more efficiently and everything. No, that's going to be great because all it's going to do is improve my commentary game. You know, give me a bit more verbiage in the repertoire so I can actually say something besides, I don't know what's going on. These guys are going to war. He's on top of them, riding them. Got an arm, got a neck.
And to anyone who might not know, he's a theater man and he's got ballet experience and plenty of acting experience, so he can move well. I'm sure we're going to see him on the mats of Wrestling Wars one day, no doubt.
A collar match is it. That's it. I'll come out wearing slacks. Slacks and wrestling shoes.
Tyler, also no stranger. He has had some Wrestling Wars matches.
Yeah.
Stepped into the announcer role at the last one.
I got choked on my face, so I decided to take a more laid back role.
He's a steward of the war party now, and he does a fine job. Thoughts on Catch?
Today, well, specifically, I'll start with today. It was really good. I want to say it really opens up a lot of like that chess aspect where I'm not doing this to get a submission or to get a pin. It's just to make this guy react so I can do what I want to do. We're like really playing off those reactions. I feel like, especially when it comes to just wrestling, you're not exactly limited by what you can do, but it's very like linear, if that makes sense. And obviously I only say that because I'm not a really good fucking wrestler. Like if you're a really good wrestler, it's like, dude, what are you talking about, bitch? Like there's a billion things I can do. But having that like mix of I can just grab your fucking neck, even though if I commit to this, I'm flying right over the top, but I also know you're gonna panic. It's like I know how to deal with that, right? That's what I've been really enjoying about Catch, and especially today's practice. Yeah.
It's definitely chaos. And the smaller mats at the last event, Wrestling War 7, we had a lot of out of bounds going.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
Change
We'll
our
fix
mat
that.
situation.
You feel like one
One or two.
one along each, you know.
Yeah, I think one or two more.
Yeah.
We'll make a hard
Yeah.
out of bounds zones. That way, like when you're getting there, you know, like, oh, we hit the gray. We got to be careful now.
Oh, that's smart.
You know what I mean?
We'll
Do it
contain the
color-coded.
action. I ain't worried about it. I think it just
big
speaks more so.
Yeah. It
to
was the refs were doing that. Max, at least at one point, he shoved people back in.
The frantic nature of catch wrestling, that it, kind of like you were saying, if you've watched jiu-jitsu matches and thought it was boring, you're not alone. Obviously it can be exciting, but I don't know how many jiu-jitsu matches you guys have watched, but it can be very stale. Even wrestling matches, and granted catch wrestling can be boring too, but yeah, the dynamic of the pin or the submission, the frantic scrambling, I think it makes for a good spectator sport. I had plenty of people who weren't wrestlers, weren't grapplers, that have attended Wrestling Wars or watched it, and they've all said like it's pretty entertaining.
That's how I
showed
got
it to my
started.
wife, I showed it to my whoever brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This is sick."
Yeah, I mean, the first Wrestling Wars that I was in, it was literally just like, we need someone in to do
Spur of the
this. I'm like,
moment.
okay, I'll go. Actually, I'm pretty sure I was in this t-shirt too.
Which one? Like two?
Wrestling
three?
Wars 2 or
Two
3.
or three.
Oh, shit.
Jumped in out of the
Real
crowd
early.
on short notice.
That's funny.
Almost got my arm broken.
Warrior spirit.
Fuck.
Didn't even know any submissions, just decided to give it a go.
Well, good enough. Just pull on something.
I just grabbed his waist.
I think
Hope for the best.
that anyone who grew up watching pro wrestling though wants to give it a go when it comes to
Yeah.
the tag team or the 1, 2, 3
Oh,
pin,
yeah.
the walkout. It's got some charm to it, not having points and a bunch of rules. It's just like, hey, pin the guy or tap him or collar, just take him down.
One of my favorite things to see, especially in the Wrestling Wars matches, is you see the dynamic of like the majority like wrestling skill versus majority jiu-jitsu skill. And it's weird because at first the wrestlers definitely have the advantage on the feet, and like they seem a little bit more aggressive to get the takedown, but then you see them go like, oh fuck, when the other guy starts climbing around his legs. Yeah, that's really fun to watch. Yeah.
And a lot of people have, and I've been critical of the grappling scene around here. Illinois, we're in Illinois, Chicago, one of the strongest wrestling states. I've grown up wrestling my whole life. I know how high level it is around here. I know all the high level jiu-jitsu guys, and some people are unwilling to, give it a go and test themselves in a different way. Especially if you're a wrestler who, tries to take influence from MMA or the Khabib and the Dagestans. You like to wrestle, you like to smash. Catch wrestling is the brutal art, and we're gonna see. People are gonna be imitating us real soon. There'll be more catch matches. Just give it time.
Yeah, it'll
But
be
you
like a
pussies ain't
gimmick,
gonna be
but-
fucking jumping on once it's popular. You should have been here from the beginning.
Come through, come
That's
wrestle.
true. Yeah.
That's the thing too, is like we're still building that core. We're getting a really good core group of
Yeah.
guys who are coming every time, and like they're only getting more and more excited about Beach Wrestling Wars. Like John Botron, he was so ready to go, dude.
Yeah.
Made it
He-
all the way, and then he was still like, no, I have more
Physically
in me.
limited, but
Yeah,
went
I
all
mean,
the
his knee
way.
was bonk,
Yeah.
man.
I didn't
Said
even notice.
Warriors.
Like, because he was doing fine in
Yeah,
like
it-
the 2 preceding matches.
The very last one where he was going up against Jesus again, he told me, he's like, listen, obviously don't announce this, but like tell the stream, like they got to know I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, because I saw
Yeah.
like after.
he said he finally felt it pop.
Yeah, I saw like on his face, like he said something like it's torn, like
Yeah.
something or other. I thought he got injured during that match, but
Apparently it's been like a prior thing that he's just been trying to deal with before he had to get the surgery.
yeah. Well, I
Fucking
much
warrior.
rather
Exactly.
have that, I guess,
The
than
warrior
someone
spirit
injured during it.
It's high at Wrestling Wars.
Yeah,
I tore my MCL before my finals match at Snake Pit. You gotta just fucking put that shit up behind you. You just wrestle. You wrestle. I
Next
like-
Wrestling Wars brought to you by Alex Jones. Okay.
that'd be a great
Dude,
get.
InfoWars would be sick.
InfoWars Beach Wrestling Wars.
Either way, we're gonna be having that in January, and gonna be looking to do some teaching, a lot more promoting with these guys ahead of time. There is no avenue for catch wrestling around here. There's no avenue for adult wrestling. I'm providing it. Let's go. Be sure to follow, subscribe, share, like. We'll see you fuckers.
Be there.